Okay. All right. Now my favorite one. My favorite one. Friends and relatives exploiting your business. So it's culturally acceptable to allow your family to just take from the business, but this is very poor business practice. So, the way that, and remember, we've taught this in many rural cities, many rural villages across South Africa and in so many different countries. So, I would suggest you be cultural, but to a point. So when they come in and they say, you know, so it's how it normally is you know, they kind of walk in, hi, how are you, Mlangisi? Yeah, good to see you. Yeah, great. You know, go up to the fridge, take the Coke, drink, you know, and this type of thing. And you need to say, no, those days are over. You need to pay. What do you mean I have to pay? Come on, I'm your brother, I'm your friend. Don't you know it's cultural? Then you say to them, I tell you what, you do have to pay, but I'm going to do you a special deal because you are friends and family. Pay me the cost price of this thing. So if it costs 5 rand, I want 5 rand, please. But don't you know that I'm your brother and that? Where else can you get it for 5 rand, my friend? Where else can you get it for 5 rand? Nowhere except me. Now, and that has worked over and over and over again. In fact, I had a situation. I was training in Niger. The capital city is Niamey in Niger, and there was a lady called Rose. I'll never forget this. Rose was baking little cakes, and the muffin type or the scone type of little cake. And she came to me after after I'd done this lecture on the day afterwards. So she would have come to me on Wednesday. And she would have came up to me and says, ooh, Chris, my husband is angry with you. So I said, why? He said, because he came in, and I said to him, pay. And so he got very angry with me for asking him, you know, my own flesh and blood to pay. Anyway, graduation time came, and here comes this big man. He comes up to me like this and grabs me by the hand, starts shaking my hand so that my hand is going to fall off. He says to me, Chris, I want to thank you so much for just teaching us that. He says, we in our family have made more money in the last 2.5 weeks than we've made in 4 months. Just by doing that. Just have a look at this. If, let's say, you're a Coke seller and you sell 1 Coke a day for 25 working days. Okay? What is the selling price of, let's say, a can of Coke?
7.50.
7.50. Okay, 7.50. So what's 25 times 7.50?
187.50.
187.50. Okay, so that is the amount of money that you've lost just by allowing a Coke to go out every day. But it gets worse than that. Because if the Cokes have gone, the Cokes have gone, so you've got to restock to have Cokes to sell. Okay, what is the purchase price? Say the selling price is 7.50. What do you think the purchase price can we say 5 rand?
5 rand, yes.
Okay, all right. Now let's do it over here in a different color. So 25, because you've got to replace those, times 5. And what is that?
125.
125. So, your direct cost
62.5
is 50 cents, right? Okay. 5 plus 7, 12. 1. 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 3. Just by 1 Coke going out every day, and that could be you taking the Coke and drinking it yourself. you've lost the potential of, you've lost 312 rands 50. Now let's say that you had one relative doing that. Okay, 2 people. 4, that would be 5. Okay, 2, 3, 6. 625 rand. Just for 2 people, you and a friend taking a Coke. 3 people, 4 people, thousands. Suddenly you're sitting at wasting 1,000 rand. Just on that. Shocking, huh? You see how devastating it is? And this is why the man came up to me and shook my hand till he wanted to drop off. Another lady in also another country, Mauritania, said, I have saved more money just following this than I have in 6 months. More money in 2.5 weeks than she has in 6 months.
At the same time, it's not easy to realize. Because if someone is taking one thing and you've got a stock of about 50 Cokes, then someone takes one, it's not easy to realize that it's...
You know what it is? It's stock control. Control over your business. You see, here's the thing. If you are not going to manage your business is going to manage you. Is.
Now, I was also thinking about your employees stealing from you.
Yes. Yeah. Everything that goes out of the business unpaid for actually costs you 3 times.
That's very difficult to control.
Well, you've got to find a way. You have to find a way.